Now we discussed, again, the second of the three main causes of all degenerative diseases, acidosis, a chronic acidic condition in the body. And where the sources of this acid, where do they come from? Well, this is one of the worst sources, not particularly Sprite, but sodas in general. This just represents pretty much all of them. And as I mentioned before, one of these has the ability to kill us if we didn't have the intelligent mechanism, buffering mechanism in our body to deal with buffering it into a neutral state immediately. And it does that by stealing from our shroud of calcium around our DNA. It steals it from our teeth, our bones, anywhere it can to neutralize and not to have a devastating effect on our body. Our blood never moves from 7.35 to 7.45. So I'm going to demonstrate here how acidic this is. And again, just a quick review from a neutral. The scale is 0 to 14. We'll hopefully have it at the bottom of the video here. 0 to 14. And neutral is 7. Our blood is 7.365 ideal, but it ranges from 7.35 to 7.45. Again, as I mentioned in a previous video, that if you can move a fluid, our blood, 7.35 to 7.45, just 1/10 of a point, you're changing the oxygen content in that fluid by 100%, doubling the amount of oxygen that's being carried in your blood. Now, what can we do with double the oxygen? So, and again, when you move from 7 to 6, you're talking about 10 times the amount of reduced amount of oxygen. It's releasing it into the air. And from 7 to 8, again, 10 times the increase in oxygen. So what we're going to do is demonstrate a Sprite and the pH level of that. Let's see if we can. Let's see if it'll hold it. It will hold it. So we're going to take these pH drops, phenol red, and these are the same drops that you would use in your swimming pool, for example. But the majority of people with swimming pools tend to care more about the balanced pH in their swimming pool than in their body. So we want you to be more aware of your body pH. So now look at the color of that. That's a deep orange. So that's probably in the neighborhood of 3.5 to 4 pH. And just to bring that up to neutral, we'd have to come up 10,000%, 1,000 times less acidic to bring it up to just neutral. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour this into this vase, and we might as well get that little drop that's left in there so you know it's a full pop. And we're going to use Kangen water, and we're going to, as you see, I'm not going to do it glass for glass. We're going to be a long time trying to neutralize this this acidity glass for glass. So we're going to take it. This is equivalent to, I'm going to bring it up to about seven of these at a time. And we're going to see how that looks here. Let's see. Okay, first what we're going to do, and this is fresh out of the machine. So we're going to, let's get something to stir it maybe. Thank you. Just gonna see, obviously what we're trying to do, we're gonna dilute pretty quickly. I'll put a couple more drops just so we can see color. And know what effect the cups, these cups will have on the acidic pop. Okay, here we go. Well, I'm going to say we're still pretty acidic, probably in the at least 5 pH. We're going to fill again. And just to make sure, a few more drops. And it keeps us identifying the pH. And by the color, you can see it's very, very acidic still. So that's about 7 cups, or 7 of these cans. We're going to do another 7 and see where that comes in. Now hopefully I can do this without spilling it. Okay, let's have a look where that is. Nice deep 9.5 pH. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to do this quickly. It's trying. Yep, maybe we did it. Nope. Looks like we're at 5.5 pH. We're bringing it up, but it's still pretty yellow. It takes a lot of Kangen water. No regular water will neutralize this at all. You can drink 100 gallons. You'll never neutralize this. It's your body's going to steal from your bones, your teeth, your hair, tissue to neutralize. So let's see what we get out of it. So right now, if we pour this whole thing, we'd be at 28 cups. We're going to pour slow. It's trying. I'm going to go for it. Look at that, 28 cups. Now we're going to go for, let's see, we're going to see if we can neutralize this. Bring it to a neutral, which would be a nice bright green, even just neutral. But ideally, I don't know if that's going to, we'll see. Add a few more drops, keep it. Yeah, that's looking like about a 6.0 right now. And we have 28 cans. What's that? Oh, this will be 28. I'm sorry. I have to get my calculator out now. This will be 28. Right now we're at, what was it, 21? No, what are we at? 21. Okay. Let's see. What do you think? Should we go for it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. It's not even at 7.0. This is probably 6.0 based on the chart. Right there. Probably 6.0 right now. And we put 28, equivalent 28 of Kangen water from this device, strongest on the planet. Can you see that clearly? the color of that. We can't add any more, but I would say it would take at least another one of these to bring it to neutral, just to neutralize it. So if you're prepared to drink this poison, make sure you have one of these and you offset it with at least 5 of these. Thank you. Just did a rough calculation of how many glasses of Kangen water, or it would be equivalent to 10 liters of Kangen water to neutralize this one 310 ml can of soda. So that's equivalent to about 34 of these size cans of Kangen water. So cheers.